I actually predict that this play is going to play out within 5 days. And we can get about 50% of this. So we can get like 11.5% return in 3 to 5 days. Hey there, welcome to Super Stock Bros. My name is Ace, and today we're going to be going over that Microsoft play that we actually closed out of to secure a $3,500 gain, which is 14% in 3 days. And what we're going to do next, so stay tuned. Alright, first, the portfolio is at a healthy, 30.2k, and we started off with 11. We've already pretty much tripled up. It's taken some time. We had some hiccups along the way, as well as going through a bear market and a SPAC downturn and all that, but we're actually on a steady road ahead, especially recently where we've increased the account by around 20% in a very short amount of time. So if we keep up this momentum, we're going to get to our Milli goal in no time. Now let's see the plays that we've been looking at. Just to show you, if you haven't been following along, we actually were playing Microsoft, and we started out a play for 60 contracts at 94 cents. And we collected $5,600 in premium. And now, a lot of times you're not going to secure 100%, even though that's the goal. But if you're in a position where you can get out early and make a lot of money while you're getting out ahead, then sometimes it's worth it to get out of a play early, because the time that you put in is disproportionate to the return that you were actually going for. In this case, we got a huge amount of a return in 3 days, over 60% of it. So it was a good time to cash out because there were 14 days remaining, and we can actually put that money into a new play, get a better return on these new plays, and actually come out ahead. Or at least that's the theory of it. And I'll show you how we're going to do that. First, we closed out of this play, and today we're going to be looking for another play to get into so that we keep this ball rolling. So we got out of the play at 31 cents. We actually did close it off. I was saying that I was thinking about closing with 2 days when we secured. We were let's see, we were at 45 cents. So we were over 50% at that point. And I said, okay, if it goes down even further than this, then I might have to actually cash out. And it did. It went to 31 cents. So we actually got away with like bandits. We secured 3,780. Of course, we had to pay some commissions, so in total we got 3,460, and that is a return of 14%. So we were going for 23. That's a little over, that's about 60%, right? So 60% returns, that's great, and that was a perfect time to cash out. So we can actually see what it is now. I believe I've been charting it, and it did go down even further on Monday, even though I had reason also to get out on Friday because there was actually a lot of macro term. The war going on in the Middle East is getting heated up, unfortunately, as well as there are some Fed news coming up in the next 2 weeks. Tapering, Jay Powell, we'll see if Jay Powell comes back for his job. So those things, for example, are creating a lot of uncertainty in the market. Uncertainty means red days. So not only are we getting out of Microsoft to secure the play, and in case it actually falls back down further, we got out because we can actually put our money into those red plays and play for the upswing. So that's what we did. I was tracking the Microsoft play. It actually fell down to 20 cents, it says here. So we could have secured another 600 bucks, but that's okay. That was the trade-off that I was willing to make. Now, the market hasn't opened up today yet, but I'm going to show you that our thesis was good in theory. We do have even some of the FANG stocks dropping pre-market, and we can get into these red plays and secure some of the uptrend. Now, usually when you're doing credit spreads, you're playing delta and theta. Delta would be the change in the dollar, and theta would be the change over time. Normally, you're playing time decay when you're selling. Now, with time decay, you're going to be earning money quite a bit. It's not constant, but it's a consistent gain over time. With delta, as Microsoft moves up the dollar, then you're going to be securing pretty much exactly the percentage of your risk in the play. So for example, with our Microsoft play, our risk was 17%. So that means that for each dollar move, we were making about 17% on the play. That's how we got up to 60% so quickly. So usually you want to sell a credit spread at the low, right? So best days to collect premium are red days. And we're going to be looking for that opportunity across any one of these plays, really. These are all great stocks. I'm staying away from a lot of the Chinese stocks like NIO, Baidu, and Baba. We're definitely staying away from, even though they have insane fundamentals. As you can see, they're just not trustworthy, unfortunately, right now. It would be a good long-term play if you held it for like 10 years or something. Amazon has been perplexing over the last few weeks, and I think people have lost a little bit of confidence, even though I still have great confidence in them. But yeah, so far it looks like Microsoft, Etsy is another good play. Disney has a risk with the Delta variant. NVIDIA is good, but the earnings is Wednesday, so I'm looking to play it after the earnings. So far the trend for this earnings season has been pretty much no matter what your report is, you're going to go down and then you're going to recover steadily. In fact, a lot of times they recover and get beyond what they started. So that's been the trend, and that's with good news. If it's bad news, then they might be suppressed for a little while. I really like PayPal, actually, and PayPal's fundamentals are really amazing. Their PE ratio is still a little bit high, but it's one of those stocks that are actually, yeah, well, it's in the middle of its band too, so it's very interesting. We could actually play it out. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see which way we go on this one. I'm still deciding on which play to make next. It might actually just be Microsoft again, even though it's at the top of its band. Yeah, as you can see here, like it's nearing the top of its band, even after it coming down this morning. If it drops down to like 290, I'll be strongly considering it. Apple, same thing, it's at the near top of its band, but if it comes down to around 148, yeah, I'll consider that as well. So, I mean, I'm not rushing into the next play. I really like to play on the delta. Again, not delta variant, but delta of the stock. So again, if you buy into it, your probability of losing, that's the same thing as your how fast you're going to win as well, because risk reward and all that. So we'll see what we do next. Alright, that's it for me today, Stock Bros. Really looking forward to that next play. I'll post it in the Discord chat, and I'll make a video on it as soon as I do make the play. It'll probably come out the day after, or we'll see, maybe the night of. And I'll let you all know how that's going. I do post these plays live in the Discord chat, so you can see what I'm getting into. But for now, just going to be scouting out for a good play, picking my spot, and looking to make those gains.